Let's have a mature talk today. In a world where hookup culture is louder than ever, where fleeting connections and casual situationships have taken the place of depth and commitment, there's one question that quietly lingers in the hearts of many women. How do I know if it's real? Not just the relationship on the surface, not just the words whispered late at night, but the intimacy, those quiet, unfiltered moments behind closed doors when it's just the two of you, skin to skin, no masks, no distractions. Is it love? Or is it simply lust pretending to be something deeper? Here's the truth: physical chemistry is easy. You can feel that spark with someone you've only known a few days. You can have passion and fire and still be completely without emotional safety. Because anyone can crave your body, but not everyone can deeply respect it. That's the difference. When a man genuinely loves you, something shifts in how he moves with you. His actions stop being about chasing pleasure. They become about being present. He's not just touching your skin, he's honoring your heart. He's not simply spending time with you. He's emotionally with you, completely. That's when intimacy becomes something sacred. And that's when you start recognizing those small, beautiful signs, signals that he's not just in it for what he can take, but for what he experiences when he's with you. The woman, not just the moment. Today, I want to give you clarity, because there are powerful, emotionally rich things that men only do in bed when their feelings are real. And once you see them for what they are, you won't just feel wanted, you'll feel deeply, undeniably loved. When a man truly loves you, how he approaches intimacy transforms. It's no longer just about physical contact. It's not about chasing a high or proving something. It becomes about presence, closeness, and emotional connection. And that's why one of the clearest signs of real love in the bedroom is this: he slows down. Most people move quickly through intimacy. They're chasing a sensation, a release, a peak moment that temporarily gives them a sense of validation. And let's be honest, there's often a lot of acting. People do what they think they're supposed to. Move quickly, hit the usual marks, follow a pattern. Fast can be thrilling, sure. But fast doesn't always equal connection. In fact, it often strips away the emotional space that deeper connection needs to grow. But when a man is in love, when his feelings are real, everything about his energy begins to slow. He doesn't just want your body, he wants your presence. He wants to feel you, explore the quiet spaces between movements, notice the warmth of your skin beneath his touch. He's not in a hurry to get anywhere. He's savoring the entire experience. And that slowness, it's not just about physical speed, it's about mindset. He's not distracted. He's not trying to impress. He's not performing. He's right there, fully present, and his attention isn't centered on himself, it's on you. One of the clearest signs of that presence is something incredibly intimate: eye contact. It's about how your body moves, how your breath catches, how your face shifts with every emotion. And in those moments, you begin to realize he's tuned into your experience more than his own. His intention isn't just to feel good, it's to make you feel seen, safe, wanted. That's what love does. It slows things down, it brings awareness. It makes a man notice and care about the smallest things. When a man slows down during intimacy, he's telling you something powerful without speaking a single word. He's showing you that this moment matters to him. He's not rushing to a finish line. He's already where he wants to be, right there with you. No need to move on quickly. No pressure to reach climax just to mark the moment. He wants to stay in it, feel every second of it. Because when he loves you, every part of you becomes precious. In that slowness, intimacy truly begins to grow. It's found in the way he looks at you, the softness of his kisses, the way he pauses just to take you in. It's in how he breathes you in, like he's committing every second to memory. Like he knows it's more than just physical. It's something he wants to hold on to. That kind of presence comes from emotional maturity. It means he's grounded enough to be soft, secure enough to be vulnerable. He's not afraid of depth. In fact, he craves it. He wants more than physical connection. He wants emotional closeness too. And here's something important: slowing down takes trust. It means he feels emotionally safe with you. Because when a man doesn't trust or doesn't want something real, he keeps things surface level, detached. But when he loves you, he lets the walls fall. He allows himself to be tender. And in that softness, he's saying something simple but powerful. This isn't just sex. This is something that matters. And I want to be present for all of it. So if you find yourself with a man who moves slowly, not because he's unsure, but because he's emotionally engaged, pay attention. That's not just someone making love to your body. That's someone loving you with every breath, every pause, every gesture, and that kind of presence, that kind of slowness, it's rare, it's sacred, and when it's real, you'll feel it, not just physically, but deep in your soul. Let's explore something incredibly simple yet deeply revealing: eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most vulnerable exchanges two people can share. When we're nervous, we look away. When we're hiding something, we avoid the eyes. When we're disconnected emotionally, we focus on everything but the gaze. Because looking into someone's eyes while being so exposed is terrifying to some. But a man in love, he doesn't flinch from it. He seeks it. When he looks into your eyes and holds that gaze, it's not about control, it's about connection. He's anchoring himself in you, in your energy, your emotion. It's his way of silently saying, I'm not just here for this, I'm here for you. And it doesn't just happen in the intense moments. Sometimes it's in the stillness, in between the movements, when time seems to slow and everything fades away except your shared presence. That's when he finds your eyes. And in that moment, everything becomes real. There's no act, no pretending, just raw truth, and you'll feel it. You'll feel when his eye contact is coming from love. It's not just intense, it's grounded. It's not just powerful, it's gentle. He's not just observing your reactions. He's feeling your heart, reading your emotions, making sure you're with him as fully as he's with you. That kind of eye contact speaks volumes. Even in silence, it tells you, you matter, I'm here, I see you. And that kind of seeing, that's what intimacy is really made of. When a man speaks to you after making love, he's not just filling the silence. He's letting you know that you're not just a fleeting moment, but something meaningful. He wants to understand how you feel, not just in a physical sense, but on a deeper emotional level. Did you feel close? Did you feel valued? Did you feel safe? He may not ask those questions directly, but you'll hear the answers in the softness of his tone, in the way he pulls you closer, in the way his fingertips trace gently down your spine, while he talks about everything and nothing all at once. And if you're holding something heavy on your heart, he doesn't ignore it. He doesn't become distant or uncomfortable. He listens, he responds, he holds space for it. Because when love is authentic, the moments that follow intimacy carry just as much weight as the act itself. Now compare that to a man who's emotionally unavailable or only fixated on the physical. The moment it's over, so is his presence. He may go silent, detached, maybe even cold. You can feel the difference immediately. Like the closeness was only momentary, and now you're just strangers again sharing a space. That's not love. That's chemistry without commitment, passion without presence. But when love is real, the connection doesn't fade. He doesn't retreat into sleep, his phone, or the distractions waiting outside the room. He remains there with you, emotionally open, physically close, allowing himself to linger in that vulnerable space where emotional intimacy truly blooms. That's where connection grows. That's where real love takes root. Those quiet conversations in the dark, the ones that seem small, even forgettable, are where trust is built, where love stretches out and breathes deeply, where two souls don't just touch, but begin to see and understand each other. Don't overlook them. When a man chooses to remain in that emotional space with you, not because he's obligated, but because he genuinely wants to, that's not just affection. That's rare, and that's real. There's a revealing moment in every intimate relationship, not about how good things feel in the heat, but in whether a man cares enough to ask, what do you enjoy? And more importantly, does he sincerely care about your answer? A man who's only chasing his own satisfaction might ask just enough to seem thoughtful. A quick "you like that?" But no actual changes, no learning, no growth. He's not trying to discover anything. He just wants to be told he's doing a good job. But a man who loves you treats intimacy as a shared path, not a one-man performance. He wants to explore your body, yes, but more than that, he wants to understand your heart, your comfort, your rhythm, your confidence. He wants to know what brings you joy, what calms your spirit, what makes you feel safe, desired, and empowered. When he asks what you enjoy, he listens, not to stroke his ego, but because getting to know you in this way deepens his love for you. That kind of attentive curiosity is its own kind of devotion. A man who loves you isn't rushing through the experience or mindlessly copying what worked before. You're not just another version of someone else. You're a unique, beautiful universe. He wants to know what makes you feel lit up from the inside, what opens your body and your heart. He doesn't ask because he's unsure of himself. He asks because your experience, your pleasure, and your sense of safety are essential to him, not optional extras. It's not just about asking, it's about caring. Real caring is seen in the way he remembers what you said a few nights ago. It's in how he watches your breath catch when he does something just right, and how he holds on to that knowledge, not for control, but to connect with you better each time. Caring is checking in with you, without pressure, without expectation, simply because he wants to get it right for you. He doesn't assume he knows your body better than you do. He doesn't see feedback as criticism. Instead, he treats your openness like a gift. A man like that doesn't dominate the experience. He co-creates it with you. He welcomes your truth, invites your voice, and honors your vulnerability. There's no pressure to impress, no fear of rejection. Just a shared space where love gets to breathe freely. That kind of man doesn't just bring you physical pleasure, he brings emotional permission. Permission to be your full self, to be honest, to be vulnerable, and to be loved in all of it. So when a man not only asks what you like, but listens, adjusts, and remembers, you're not just feeling lust or attraction. You're feeling emotional depth, emotional safety. You're feeling love. There's something truly profound in the way a man touches you when love is present. Not just during passion, but in the stillness that comes after. It's not about being sexy or skilled. It's not about keeping the spark alive. It's about presence, reverence, a kind of tenderness that doesn't need to perform. When love is real, a man's arms become a language. They say things words sometimes can't. When the lights dim and the room quiets down, his embrace tells you everything. It tells you that you're not just a moment, you're a part of his heart. When he holds you close, strokes your hair gently, traces soft circles on your back, or simply lets your hand rest against his chest, that's more than comfort. That's communication. He might not say much, he might not say anything at all, but the silence is full of, you're safe here. Full of, I don't want this to end. Full of, I'm still with you. Body and soul. You'll know because it feels different. It feels whole. Men who are only in it for the physical tend to vanish after the fact. Their emotional presence disappears the moment the heat fades. Maybe they roll over, turn away, check their phone, or simply disconnect. There's a time limit on their attention, and once that's up, they're gone. Mentally, emotionally, and often physically. But a man who loves you doesn't treat your body like a destination. He treats it like home. He holds you like you matter beyond the moment. Sometimes he pulls you into him, resting his face against your neck, breathing you in like he's anchoring himself. Other times his hold says, "This is everything to me," or "I've got you, I'll keep you safe." That kind of embrace is rare. Not because it's impossible, but because so few know how sacred stillness can be. We live in a world that moves fast, chases highs, scrolls past the present. But when a man stays, really stays, in that soft, vulnerable space, it's because he sees you as something precious. And in that pause, that quiet, his breath slows. He doesn't rush to get dressed or break the connection. He's content just being there. Body to body, heart to heart. The way he holds you isn't transactional, it's emotional. It says things like, "You matter to me. I want to protect this. This means more than you know." So if you've ever wondered whether a man's love is real, don't just listen to his words in the daylight. Watch what he does when the world goes still. Look at how he holds you once everything else fades. That's when you'll see his truth. When he wraps you in his arms, not out of habit, not out of duty, but out of love. You're not just in his bed. You're in his heart. When a man's love is true, it doesn't scream, it stays. It doesn't vanish after the spark. It settles in and holds you tighter. It doesn't rely on words to prove itself. It shows up in moments where no words are needed. And if no one's told you lately, you deserve that kind of love. The kind that doesn't just touch your body, but touches your soul. The kind that checks in with your heart, not just your curves. The kind that holds you close long after the passion fades. The kind that values your pleasure, your peace, your personhood. That kind of connection isn't hard to find because it doesn't exist. It's hard to find because too many people settle before they feel it. Don't settle for someone who only shows up when it's convenient. Wait for the one who arrives with his entire heart. If these words stirred something in you, if even a part of you said yes while reading this, then hold on to that. Let it be your standard. Let it remind you of what's possible. Because you're not asking for too much, you're just asking the wrong person. And the right man won't just make love to your body. He'll cherish every part of you.